Hello, once again, it's me. I am back and we are moving on to Job chapter 6. In Job chapter 6, we hear now Job reply to everything Eliphaz has said to Job in Job chapter 4 and 5. So I'll be doing a lot of reading, so bear with me. So let's get cracking. So here, Job starts by admitting that his words have been impetuous. He is saying, I'm sorry, guys, that my words have been rushed. My words have been said without thought. But can you blame me for acting so quickly, for being so impulsive? You can't blame me for saying whatever is on my mind. You can see what is happening in my life. He feels weighed down to the extent of saying, if his situation were to be weighed in the scales of life, it would be heavier than the sand of all the seas. That is quite heavy. You can't even start to imagine what Job is going through for a situation to feel that heavy. Some people say a ton of bricks. He's gone to all the sand in all the seas. Job is in anguish. The last thing he wanted to hear is what Eliphaz just said, implying that perhaps Job is a sinner. Perhaps Job is not praying to God as well as he should. He goes on to say, a despairing man should have the devotion of his friends. But you guys, what have you done? Even if I were to have thrown away the devotion, my love for the Almighty, I was expecting you to stand by me. I was expecting you to say comforting words. But that is not what Eliphaz has said. Yes, there is a point in time to tell someone the truth, but that is when they're in pain, when they're crying, when they're regretting, when they're lamenting. That's not the time to point out the truth. That's the time to comfort them. Remember, there is a time for everything. A time to comfort, a time to tell the truth, a time to hug, a time to refrain. This was a hugging time. It was not yet time to refrain from hugging and start telling the truth. Let's move on. He is saying, can you at least speak words of comfort to me? Can I not even expect that from you? You guys, you are so undependable. You are just like intermittent streams. Job goes on, if you read in Job chapter 6, he goes on to explain what an intermittent stream is. Those streams, when it's wintry, snowy mountains or what have you, in winter, it's full of water. Full to the brim. Perfect. Come summer, when it's really needed, empty, dried up. Merchants who probably passed by during the winter and saw that there was a stream there. Summertime, when they're going back on their journey, say, we saw a brook there, we saw a stream. Let's just pass by and drink. Let's us pass by and feel refreshed. What do they find? Nothing. It is dry. He is saying, you guys, you are exactly like that. When I was in good health, when I had all the wealth, you were here for me. You were saying comforting words. Now I'm in pain. Now I need agony. I'm in agony. What are you saying? You are saying such painful words. You are just like intermittent stream. People turn to you and perish in their time of need. I'm perishing here. Can you at least say something? Let's move on. This is where he moves on to say, honest words are painful. What Eliphaz had just said previously. Yes, it's true words. It is honest. It is true to those who don't love God have bad things coming their way. It's true. It's painful. Why is it painful? To Job, because this is not applicable to him. It's not applicable. So he is saying to them, if you were to tell me, if you were to show me, teach me where I have lost it, show me where I have gone wrong. Perhaps you can prove your argument, and perhaps I can change my situation. Don't just point fingers. Show me where I have got it wrong. Show me where I've lost it. This way he says, teach me and I'll be quiet. I am righteous and close to God, and I will maintain this. Please don't correct me. What I say is what I say. Don't treat my words as wind. Can't you see I am in despair? He moves on to say, I was so happy when you arrived. I thought finally I'll be comforted. I spoke freely because I thought you would stand with me, but you have treated me like someone who's lying to your face. You are ready to throw me to the sharks. Please stop and consider who I am, or at least what you remember of me. Is there any wickedness on my lips? Reconsider your words, for my integrity is at stake. Can you stop your malicious words and let me be? Can't you see God is punishing me? I am suffering at the hand of God. His hand is greatly against me. If all was well, would I be saying what I am saying? Does a donkey make noise when it is grass? Does an ox bellow when it is fodder? If all was well, I would be quiet. I would not be saying all this I am saying. Job moves on to say, if someone were to give me tasteless food to eat, would I not want to put salt? I would not eat the white of an egg because it has no flavor. So asking me to keep quiet is like asking me to eat this tasteless food without salt. It's like asking me to eat the white of an egg. I will not do it because such food makes me ill. So asking me to do those kind of things is going to make me even more upset, more in despair. I will not do it. I will continue to vent my displeasure. He moves on to say, my prayer is for God to deliver me. for God to grant me what I hope for, which is death, perhaps then I will be set free. I will have a bit of peace. My troubles will be over. We have to understand that Job is saying all this because he's lost hope. He, in his human mind, cannot see how he will ever get back all the wealth he had, how he will ever get back the good standing he had in society, the respect he had before all these things happened to him. You know, when bad things happen, people talk. So you can imagine, Job is now the talk of the town. Even his friends, at least now, one of the friends, the fact that all the other friends are quiet, that means they're in agreement with what Eliphaz is saying. So can you imagine what Job is going through? He's like, I might as well die. Because what is my life going to be like? After being so wealthy, all of a sudden I'm going to be living in poverty with a body like this. Can God just kill me? I can't take it anymore. He ends up saying, do you know how much pain I'm in? I don't have any power to help myself. Now that success has been driven from me, I am not a stone. How can you expect me to remain patient? How can you expect me to keep quiet? I will not be stifled. So it looks like Job is going to continue talking because he is in so much pain. I will not go on. I will stop here because we're going to find out what else Job says in Job chapter 7. That's all from me. Remain blessed and continue to be victorious.